And boom, we're back live. Welcome back to Nick White Classics. I'm Nick, and it's time for another retro replay. Today, we're going to dust off the Atari 2600, and we're going to play the game that you all voted to play today. And this game, Gopher by US Games, received the most votes, so this is the one we're going to play live. So let's check it out. This game, again, produced by US Games in 1982. It's kind of cool artwork here. You get a farmer, a gopher eating a carrot, and a duck flying by on top. This is an Atari 2600 game that I've never played before. So let's dive in. I like to play these Atari games like I used to in the 80s without reading any manuals or anything like that. Just sort of firing it up and seeing what we can do. So let's go. Okay. There's the gopher at the bottom. Okay, I see. The gopher's trying to eat my carrots, right? And I get points for filling in the holes that he digs. My points are on top, 400. Okay. Ooh, he got a carrot. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Nick White Classics. It's time for a retro replay. This game is called Gopher by US Games for the Atari 2600 from 1982. So in 1982, this is the peak of video gaming. This is what hardcore gamers were playing in 1982 for home consoles anyways. Ooh, sweet. You got a duck? What? What the hell was that? The duck dropped an egg? Or a seed? Dropped something, I don't know. But yeah, we're playing... Nice, okay. Let it hit the ground this time. No. That's kind of a cool animation when he pops out, he sticks his tongue out at you. Usually... Ugh, damn. Okay, he got 2 carrots. Okay, I was trying to dig a hole or something. I don't know. Man. It's kind of fun, but pretty simple. I think the character of the farmer looks really cool. That character design is pretty slick. Let's see if there's different game modes in this one. There we go. Looks like we have 4 modes. Let's try 4. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome to Nick White Classics. Retro replay. We're playing Atari 2600 today. Gopher by US Games from 1982. Basically, we are just trying to protect our carrots from the gopher. What's happening, Edwin? Welcome to Nick White Classics. If anybody's ever played this game for the Atari 2600, let me know what the hell I'm supposed to do with the things that the duck drops. I don't know if it's an egg or a seed or what's going on, but sometimes the duck will fly by, drop something down. I keep trying to catch it, but I can't. It doesn't seem to work. Ah. Okay, player 2. Okay, so I set this to 4. Game 4 is 2 players, apparently. So let's do game 2. Meme reset, okay. Let's go. I'm playing on an Atari 2600, a 6-switch, a light sixer as they call it, from 1977. This game is, I put it on 2 players again, but this game is from 1982. So this is, I would consider this a classic, although I've never played it before today. Pretty simple game, kind of fun, but very, very simple. Hello! Welcome to the chat. See a lot of new names that I'd never seen before. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hit me with the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're into retro gaming. I produce original content and I live stream retro gaming on a regular basis here on the channel. I'm always looking to grow the channel and produce new content. So if you're into retro gaming, you're in the right place. Nice. Looks like you get the most points if you actually hit the gopher on the head. It's like whack-a-mole. Whack a gopher. Damn it. You got a carrot. The carrots basically serve as your life. Pabiyata 7910. What's happening? If you're in the chat, you're part of the classic crew. Welcome to the Nick White Classics. And, you know, Nick White Classics doesn't exist without the classic crew. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit me with the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate an audience, but it's really all about the interaction. So whether you're watching this live or on the replay, definitely hit the comments with your favorite Atari 2600 game. And if you've ever played this game before, let me know what you think. Is this something that you think you'd play? You know, if you've never played it before, would you give it a try? That's basically the question that I ask when I play these games, you know? I like to play it live a few times so that I can get a feel for the gameplay. And then give it a quick critique. Payment says hello. I'll try it one more time. Here we go. All right, check out that little gopher. Yeah, he's feisty. There's not really much, not much I can do. Damn, he got my carrot. Brett, what's happening? Welcome to the stream, man. The midweek stream, that's right. I was just saying that retro replays really aren't that much fun without the chat kicking in. So I'm glad you showed up, man. I was saying Nick White Classics, the channel is really not much of anything without the chat. Without the chat, Nick White Classics isn't anything. So I consider the chat part of the crew, the classic crew. Appreciate y'all who show up and comment and enjoy the stream. Nice. The 3 king ring, hell yeah. I would say that this game is super repetitive. I keep hoping that there's gonna be like a second level or like a power-up or something that happens, but I'm not seeing anything. This is really straightforward, simple game. I'll give it one more shot. We'll see what happens. This has got a kind of a funny face, the gopher dude. He's got some buck teeth. Floppy tongue. He's eyeing up those carrots. Oh, damn it. Got one. Nice. It's always awesome hanging with family. Yes. I hope to have Lewis back soon, man. I always enjoy playing 2-player games. In fact, I'm hoping to have him over very soon so that we can play some football on the Atari 2600. There's like 3 or 4 football games that I'd like to play with Louis. Check out that animation of the farmer as he hits. Okay, there's the duck. What do I do? Oh, nice. Okay. Whatever, the duck dropped an egg in it, or I guess he dropped a carrot seed, maybe? Because a carrot grew when it hit the ground there. Guess a duck dropped a carrot seed. Nice. That's like a 1-up. But yeah, man, Louis great. I love hanging out with Louis. I love playing 2-player games with Louis. I still don't get what those seeds are, man. I was trying to plant a seed there, but it just didn't work. We might go live tomorrow if I can convince Louis to come over and play some football games tomorrow. We might be able to go live. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to protect the carrots from the gopher. So basically the carrots are my lives. So the gopher just ate one of my carrots, took one of my lives. Yep, and that was my last life. So this is the highest score I ever got, believe it or not, 24-20. And yeah, there you go. So that was it. I played a handful of times, and this is like one of those games that's so simple and repetitive. There's not, there's not a lot more you can get out of the game. I would say the artwork is cool, but overall, there's not a lot of replay value on this game. The animation's kind of cool. The gameplay's a little unique, but very limited. Overall, I give this maybe 4 out of 10. And that's my official rating. So again, if you're into retro gaming, make sure you hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check back often. Make sure you tune into these live streams. Again, the classic crew, chatting it up is really what makes these live streams worth it. So I really appreciate everybody who shows up to these things. Until next time, make sure you support the classics. Enjoy your evening. Catch you later. Peace.